But once you get older, America becomes a trap. When the flight took off and I was up in the air, I was like, Fuchs, I'm done. Came back to the motherland. But now, at my age, I'm 46, I'm like, I want to build where I'm from.
Do people really struggle with making the decision of coming back?
For 20 years, I've served that country. I've given my best service, but I haven't. The foundation was here. This is where I should have been doing it. They say you have the best education out there. It's not true. Education depends on an individual. I embraced farming because of my mom. I'm living a different life that has no pressure.
Yeah. Yes, Royal Kim is back. And I'm not just back. I'm actually coming live from Uasin Gishu County. I can't wait to introduce you to this amazing soul in this homestead that I'm about to walk in with you so that we can go through his story from Africa to America, from America to Africa. So please make sure that you stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, bro, to 20,000 subscribers. Let's walk in together. Like I told you earlier, so I'm here. Without wasting time, I want to give him this chance to introduce himself, then I'll take it from there.
Welcome again.
Thank you.
To the farm. I'm David. I was privileged enough to do my nursery and primary school at mpesa. mpesa Primary. So, graduated in 95 from primary. High school. For the first year, I went to Kericho, called Kabianga, but it's not. Kabianga changed into a university now.
Okay.
It's no longer a high school.
Okay.
And then from Kabianga, from Form 2, I came back to Kisumu Boys. I graduated in 1999. Hey, class of 99. And we just recently we just formed a group.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I mean we've 30 years down the line now we're like, oh man, we're back, we're talking, how's life been. So from Kisumu Boys, got admitted to Egerton.
Sorry.
I got admitted to go and do environmental science. How they ended up with that, I mean, it's an aggregate thing. So at Egerton, I was barely there for a month.
Wow.
And I ended up in an accident.
Sorry for that.
In Eldoret. So my folks were called, like, you know what, your boy is about to die here. And my folks are like, we sent our boy to Egerton, Nakuru, not Eldoret. But then somehow they got convinced. That's one transport ride I will never remember, because I came all the way from Eldoret in an ambulance. I'd lost my memory, like, totally.
Okay.
But then I didn't even know I was in college.
You had forgotten?
I totally forgot everything. And, they were teaching me how to... the fun part was me being taught how to walk again.
Oh my God.
Yes. He was called Baraza, the physical therapist. And, I mean, he was pretty good. Then my memories started coming back. And I was like, there was this time I was at home and I just panicked. I'm like, I left everything in my dormitory in Jokerio, in Egerton. I need to go. So
the memories now have started coming back.
Yeah, it started coming back. And whoever I was with was like, no. You are no longer at Egerton. And I'm like, how? I was horrified. But then my folks explained it to me again, like, you know what? Now that your memory is coming back, this is what happened. You got into an accident. And so the healing started. And then we got an invite to go to the embassy. My sister was graduating in the US.
Okay.
Went to the embassy. I got letters from my college telling them that I'm still pursuing my degree, so I'm coming back. And so the interview didn't even, I think they asked me even just one question. But I mean, because we were the whole family, we all got a chance to go. So ended up in America, in New Jersey. So from New Jersey, we drove, I mean, after the graduation and everything, we drove from New Jersey all the way to Minnesota. And oh man, that was amazing. The highways were, wow.
This is not Africa anymore now.
This is where I ought to be. After the graduation period, like, you know, now nitty gritty, okay, I need to go back to school. Because I'll be out of status if I'm not in, if I don't change my status. Changed my status, started going to school, really enjoyed anatomy. Life in Minnesota was okay. After I got my permanent residency, I'm like, okay, now is when the work begins, because you know you've got your permanent residency. You need a better job. You can't keep working these $10 jobs.
But I'm sorry to cut you short. How is the process when you're there? You know, changing from a visitor to a student to a permanent resident. Is the process easy?
No, it's not. It's not.
Does it? What does it take to change?
You
know?
You have to convince the counselors that you really need that.
Okay.
But I mean, with everything that's happening in the States right now, it's very hard for you to change your status.
At that time, it was a little bit
It was a little bit... I mean, I just got to the States. This is how it was. I just got the States. And right after I got my ID, they started putting status checks. Like, they look at your visa, and it says you're only in the States for 3 months. So if you do get an ID, they write status check big on your ID, and it says when you're supposed to leave.
Wow.
I mean, I just got my ID, and then that law came in. And things in the state change very quickly. So I was lucky. My ID did not have a status check. So I was able to look for work, and they would think that I'm a citizen. Because, you know, you fill those forms saying, you know, declare what you are. Are you a permanent resident or you are a citizen? If you say you're a permanent resident, okay, then you're supposed to be working with your green card. Where is your green card? So if you say you're a citizen, then they don't ask too many questions.
You have to walk everywhere with all those documents.
So, okay, from changing my status to going to school, then I was living in Minneapolis. No, a place called Brooklyn Park. Currently, the representative for Brooklyn Park is a Kisi.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. So I lived in Brooklyn Park, and then I moved to Bemidji. No, actually, first I moved to Grand Rapids. And I got admitted to the Northwest Technical College in Bemidji, so it would be a good thing to just move to Bemidji. So from Grand Rapids, moved to Bemidji. Started going to school in Bemidji. That was after I changed my status. Now I'm no longer on a student visa.
No, a permanent resident.
Yeah. So in Bemidji, after a while, you know, things became rocky. A friend invited me to mine art. That's in North Dakota. The previous year, there'd been a flood and things had been destroyed, and now the town was coming back. So there was lots of jobs. So like, you know, I think I want to go and work.
Yeah.
So I took the train all the way to Minot. So I'm crossing state lines. Minneapolis is in Minnesota.
Okay.
Minot is in the deep of North Dakota. So I took a train all the way there. And I enjoyed being there. I was like, you know what? Might as well start a new life here. So came back to Minneapolis, got my car, drove all the way there. I would like to say, and the rest is history, but so I lived in Minot. I worked in Minot. There's a big air base in Minot. Talk about air base, like all these technical military flights. They have a base in Minot. So you'd see all these military planes and wow. So I lived in Minot for I think 2 years, and then I was like, I moved to Bismarck. So Bismarck is the capital city of North Dakota. I lived in Bismarck, and in Bismarck I got to work for Dakota traveling nurses. So I was a travel nurse.
Oh.
I would be in different places every day. You know, I'd come and work here for a week, then I'd have another job in another place for a week. So I was constantly traveling.
Yeah.
So I mean, after a while I got tired. I moved back to Fargo. Remember, I'd left my brother in Bemidji when I moved back to Minneapolis. So he graduated, and then he followed me. Actually, no, he moved to Fargo before me, or I don't know, but he followed me to North Dakota. I mean, now he was a graduate nurse. I mean, so I'm also working in the nursing field. So stayed in Fargo for a little bit. Still doing my travel nursing. Well, there's some things I like to forget. Yeah, some memories. So now living in Fargo, I decided, man, I'm turning 40. I mean, nothing is going on with me. I'm like, everybody's, and I'm looking, because I'd come back home a couple of times and I'd seen what was happening. And I'm like, you know what? I think I will serve better if I came back home and I came back home and did something with the farm, because there was nobody at the farm.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and at the same time, COVID hit, 2019.
2019,
When the flight took off and I was up in the air, I was like, Fuchs, I'm done. You know, they let me out, they're never seeing me back here again.
And then back to the motherland.
Came back to the motherland.
How has been life in Africa, you know, since
Oh,
you came
man.
back?
After 20 years, I love it here.
Wow. This is the motherland.
This is the
they always
motherland.
call it.
You know, we talk about brain drain. It is true, the brain drain.
Yeah.
They say that, you know, like the Americas, they're developed worlds, but the way they poach brains out of the best brains, you know, our best surgeons, our best engineers, everybody wants to go there. You know, they entice you with the money. So, but now at my age, I'm 46, I'm like, you know, I want to build where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I want, yes, it could be little, but I still want to build where I want to be proud of where I'm from.
Yeah.
I don't want to be proud of, I mean, for 20 years I've served that country. I have built their healthcare. I mean, I've given my best service, but I haven't, the foundation was here. This is where I should have been doing it.
For an African immigrant in a country like, or maybe in a continent like America, so Can you actually feel like at home?
Oh, yes. You can lose yourself. You can lose yourself. I mean, I met friends who bought guns. You know, you're allowed to hunt. They've just absorbed into that American lifestyle. You know?
And they are from Kenya.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And they have like homes.
Of course.
I mean, I would like to know more about rural America. Have you ever been in
That
America?
was my specialty.
Wow.
I loved rural America.
Tell me more about rural America, you know, because we talk more about the cities so much. How is life in rural America?
It is slower paced. The racism is there,
Okay.
but it is slower paced.
Have you ever experienced racism?
Of course.
Oh my God. You're
of
black.
course.
You really have to face it.
No, of course. Being called these African, you know, it's because you're from Africa, that's why.
Everything you do wrong is because you're from Africa.
Yeah.
Do you think it's really because you're from Africa or people?
No, it's just a stereotype. I mean, Africa is, yes, right now I would own it. Yes, I'm from Africa because I love it here.
Yeah.
I mean, I have never been this relaxed. I'm not chasing the clock. You know, I'm doing things at my own time, you know. Yes, sometimes I have to wake up early, but most of the time I'm being me. I don't feel pressured.
I've seen these videos on the internet where kids from out there are asked which is the poorest country in the world, and then they say Africa.
Of course.
As if Africa is a country. Is Africa the poorest place to be on earth?
No, we have poor people everywhere.
I mean, I didn't actually ask you about culture shocks. You know, when you came from Africa and then you went to America, was it their culture shocks?
Of course.
Can you remember Eddie that is so crazy, man, that you can't forget?
You know, like, because I just joined the university and we are all trying to speak the American English, you know. Suddenly whatever English we knew doesn't sound it's not English anymore, you know. You want to say water instead of water.
Yeah.
You know, you want to say Peter instead of Peter. You know. So that was and you actually get with it. You want to say Minnesota.
Instead of
Minnesota.
Oh, it's like Minnesota. Oh my God, that can be really tough.
No, I mean, you at that age you get
do,
with it.
Do the people there like give you a room to learn? You know?
No. You just have to pick yourself by your strap boots. You
force yourself.
You force yourself because you want to belong. You know, you don't want to be this person who every time people are thinking you're a foreigner.
Oh,
you know, you want to be like, you know what? Yes, I'm from here too.
Yeah.
I'm from here too, just from the south. Hey, there's this friend that I met when I moved to Bismarck. We actually all ended up back in Kenya now.
Okay.
It was a very funny incident that, you know, this guy, he took this car, he was drunk, and then he got into an accident. And I don't know what was going through his mind, because he drove back home, parked the car, ran inside the house, and got into bed and covered himself up.
A man.
I won't mention names.
Oh, okay.
But imagine the cops came into the house and found this guy in bed, and he's like, I'm sleeping, and like, you just caused an accident. I don't know what was going through his mind, because he thought he would get away with it.
Oh, the fear of maybe being sent back?
Yes.
Okay. People really live with that fear of being sent back.
The easiest way to get sent back is driving. Because if you cause an accident, that is the easiest way.
You can be sent back. Maybe he was actually thinking about that. Now I'm going back to Kenya. I'm not ready to go back now. My next question is, you know, like you said, the advice when people go out there, they should know it's for a while and then you will come back to invest. So my question is, do people really struggle with making the decision of coming back? You say like, I'm going there next month, and then next month you're like, no, I'll go over the December. Over the December, you're like, no, I've changed my mind. Do you really struggle with coming back to motherland?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Coming back, it's expensive.
It's expensive. Plane ticket is almost $2,000.
Yeah, that's some nice saving for someone in Africa too.
That is your house rent.
Yeah. Wait, house rent 2,000?
Yes.
That's really a lot.
It is.
It can build a house here in Kenya.
I'm
like
telling
a small
you.
one.
So people really struggle. I mean, yes, you see that you hear of summer bunnies, like every December they're here, mashere. Very few people can do that. Privileged, because it's expensive.
Wow. And then there could be someone watching right now, and then they're like at that point they're struggling. Is there a tip you can give them? Like, if you want to come back, it's simple. 1, 2, 3.
You see, a lot has also changed.
Yeah.
And the more you stay out there, the more things are changing here.
Yeah.
So if you've made the decision that you want to come back home, I would say, get your things in order. Because, I mean, starting life here is actually harder than starting life over there.
Yeah.
So if you have a farm, if you have that's, you're blessed. Don't be this person who's like, I gotta go to the States, and then you sell your farm so that you can go, and you're not able to come back and afford to buy this farm again. So my advice would be, if you are there and planning to come, home is home.
Yeah.
A lot is changing here, but home is home. I mean, if it will be your best mindset, then that's what you do.
I want you to advise a young man out there, a young girl or a boy or a woman, a man who is planning to move to America, then they are so excited.
Yeah.
Just give them a piece of advice, like someone who has been there for like a long time. I know there are people who are there already, but they are not here like you. So you are the one seated here before this camera. So just...
So you want me to advise them on, if they want to come back?
No. The people that are planning to go, because already you have talked to the people that are there and they want to come.
So
the people that are going there...
No, it's good to have ambition.
Yeah.
It's good. I mean, you'll get the best... Okay. It's challenging, but they say you have the best education out there.
Okay.
Which is not true.
According to you?
It's not true.
Wow. Out there.
Education depends on an individual.
Wow.
If you're not interested in what you are doing, you will not learn it. Yeah. So it depends with it's an individual thing.
Yeah.
Even if I take you to the States, you will, but it's funny that you might not do well in your KCSE here, but then you end up being a doctor in the US. Yes. You end up being a doctor because apparently your KCSE was testing you in things you were not interested in, like, metal work. But then there, they specifically teach you what they want. What you're interested in. Yes.
Like,
but our education system is changing now.
Yeah, now we have CBC.
Yeah, so CBC is changing, they at an early age, they want you to be the best at what you want to be the best in. That is CBC.
Yeah.
But
you've heard years with the dollar. I mean, the dollar, people really respect dollar. Someone came with dollars. I want to make some dollars. I mean, what is dollar to you? Having used that dollar for like over 10 years of your life. I mean, that currency.
Well, they say the dollar is in decline right now because of what is happening in the US.
Yeah.
But there was a time when the dollar was mighty.
Wow.
The dollar the dollar is still mighty, but it's not as strong as it used to be. So, handling dollars, buying things in dollars. I mean, the day I flew out, came back to Africa, forgot about all that.
Yeah.
I am doing shillings.
Yeah, Kenyan shillings now.
I am doing.
Was it actually hard transiting back from dollars, coming back now to using Kenyan shillings? It was just normal for you?
Nah, to me it was just normal.
Oh, wow.
I mean, when I moved to the US, the shock of, man, I'm paying $5 for this. That's okay. If exchange rate is 120, that's what? That's like 600 shillings for this, for this piece of chicken. 600, man. But then you get used to it. You're like, meals that are $20 become normal.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's really a lot. Then, okay, just according to you, what do you think Kenya as a country, I don't want to talk now of Africa. What do you think if we embrace from those developed countries like America, it can really help us, especially the youth, to shape the future? What do you think if we embrace right now in Kenya?
So that's a trick question because I am no longer there.
No, I mean, because America is America.
I think in your 20s, I think in your 20s, America is really good because there's a wide range of things that you can get into. But once you get older, America becomes a trap. Yeah. Because now you can't leave. You remember that they used to talk about Mombasa kuingia harusi kutoka matanga. Yes, that's how America becomes. Wow. The older you get, now coming back becomes harder. Okay. Because suddenly you have bills and you have a life that you've built there, and it's expensive to uproot yourself and come back and build over here. And here people will still have needs. Yeah.
How is your experience with farming so far and farm life generally?
Okay, I embraced farming because of my mom. Okay. I like how diligent she works when she's doing a farming project. Yeah. I mean, if you walk around here, you'll see a lot of pumpkins planted. I mean, she loves to put pumpkins everywhere.
Exactly.
There is no place that my mom has been that hasn't changed because of the things that she's put in place. Like, the trees around here, vegetation, so she has a passion for farming. Like, yes, she wants you to get an education, she wants you to be smart like that. But then she doesn't want you to forget this, the roots, the soil, and I think I finally got it. I mean, imagine after being away for all those years, I finally get it. Now I am here.
Wow. Because I'm like, I haven't seen the most people that I've seen on videos, or maybe I know that came from the US when they come back to Africa, others boss around, but I see you going with the workers in the farm, work with them. I see you doing things with everyone just like a normal worker, and I'm like, man, why are you so happy? Come on, tell me why are you so happy with this life?
Because I mean, I can't say I'm discovering something new, but I'm living a different life that has no pressure. And me getting involved with the work, nobody is forcing me. This is just, I like to be hands-on, so I want to learn. I want to learn because these same people that you might look down upon are the ones who know how to do these things.
Oh, wow.
I mean, so if I'm with them and I'm learning, so next time I can do it, and I feel more content. And yes, I am happy being at the farm. Sometimes the work is hard, but I mean, it's very rewarding. I mean, especially like this deal where I got this chicken for 600 and I'm selling it for 800. I've made my money in the same day. And actually, whoever's coming is going to pay 1,000.
So interesting. You control your money, you control your time.
Yes.
You control your operations. Please promise me that we'll get a farm tour around, in the coming days.
No, definitely. I'd like to show you around. We got plenty.
I want first we get to know David, And then the next episode, we get to see now what is happening around the farm.
David from Minnesota.
Okay, guys, I think I'll be seeing you in the next episode with David from Minnesota. Yeah. Okay.
No, now it's David from Soy.
Okay. David, now we are done with David from Minnesota.
Now it's David from Soy.
So just your parting shot, just your last words with people here. Yeah.
No. This is going to be work in progress. So
Okay.
there is no parting shot.
Okay.
Work in progress. I will be coming back to your TV again, so I can show you the progress that we are making.
Yeah.
They baptized it Amasase Farms.
Amasase Farms, yeah, for sure.
So welcome everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, thank you, David, for your time.